weight, and I thought that'd be better. But then he had 2 sacks against Vanderbilt, so I guess do you expect a much stronger close to the end of this season?
Yeah, I hope. You know, that's the goal. The key is just taking it one game at a time, and I think he's realized, and we've talked about this before, is that he understands. You know, I can't look ahead. You know, all I can look, you know, is today, right, and the next opponent. You know, the most I can look ahead is 7 days, because that's when the next time I get to step on the field and play. And he's approaching it that way. He's practicing hard every day. He realizes that prep is important. You can't just roll the ball out and, you know, go win. He practices as hard as anybody we've got on this team, and you know, that's a reflection of what happens on game day.
It seems like, I mean, against Florida, against Vanderbilt, it comes up with these clutch plays at the end of the game. I guess how nice is that to know you can count on someone like that whenever the defense needs a play?
You know, I was blessed up there in Indy. You know, we had a guy like that in Rob Mathis, who just whenever you felt like you needed a big play at the end of the game or a momentum changer, you know, Rob always came up with one of those for us. You know, when it feels, you know, he's got that ability. You know, Josh has got that game-changing ability that at any moment he could make a play, and that's good to have. But we got a lot of those guys on defense, and we're really blessed right now in that regard. You know, whether it's Mike Edwards or D. West or you know, Cash or any, you know, Jordan Jones. You know, just whenever we need something on defense, you know, someone's there to step up, and you know, we've been blessed. Josh has made some plays at the end. And, we need to keep making plays because we got a long season left.
Are there any changes to your approach when you've got a Missouri team that gets the ball out really quick?
No, you can't. If you start changing there, I think then you're in trouble. You just understand what you're playing against, and you know, every rush plan's different, just like you are. Every tackle you go against, you might have a little bit different rush plan, how you're going to attack that person. It's the same thing with a quarterback. Is he a mobile quarterback? Does it come out quick? Is he a righty? Is he a lefty? You know, which way does he like to escape? Which way does he like to look? All those things, you know, play a factor into how you're going to build, you know, your pass rush plan for the week. You know, and we'll do that, but I wouldn't say it alters that much.
Do they do anything that tries to put your guys kind of in a stress position, you know, to do more than just?
Well, other than just being a really good offense, I mean, they put you in constant stress just because of, you know, they can do it on the ground, they can do it in the air. You can't just tee off. You know, the backs are really good, the wideouts are explosive. Obviously, the quarterback can get them the ball in the O-line. You know, they're big bodies that, you know, they don't give up a lot, you know, in terms of sacks and pressure. So it's going to be a big challenge. There's a reason they score 38 a game and 500 yards, you know, and so we know that. We know this is going to be probably our biggest challenge of the year, and you know, we'll see. You know, I think we're ready for it. We've had a good week, but we got to perform on Saturday.
You know, we're all rightfully so talking about Josh quite a bit, but Boogie's played some good football on that.
He has. You know, he's played some good football. You know, there are some things that we need to clean up, just like there is with Josh. But he's improving and he's getting better. You know, everybody, you know, looks at you know, he's had a sack in the last 4 games, which is always big, but there's more to a game than just the sacks, and he knows that, and he knows there's areas that he needs to improve upon, and some you know, some plays that he'd love to have back. And the nice things right now is that we've got plenty of games, you know, that still left that we can correct those mistakes and hopefully, you know, play our best ball here this week and then continue to build on that, you know, in weeks to come. How
important is it to have like a complimentary guy, you know, so they can't just focus on
it's huge. It's huge. You know, even before the season, I told Josh, I said the best thing for you is if Boogie goes off. You know, that's because then they can't just tee off on you. And it's the same thing with Boog. I think, you know, he benefits, you know, with the year Josh is having, and both those edge guys have really benefited of how productive we've been inside, and that's probably the most unsung thing about our pass rush right now is those two interior rushers have been doing a great job getting interior pressure and keeping that quarterback back, for those edge guys to get edgy. And they get their hands up and they force the quarterback to pull it down and not throw through the windows. So again, it's a cohesive unit when you rush the passer, and obviously in the back end they've covered those guys up phenomenally.
Works hand in hand.
It does. Rush has to match coverage, and coverage matches the rush, and when everybody does their job, good things happen.
Appreciate it.